significance of Kabaka's birthday has been highlighted many times. Actually, we highlight the significance every year. But I could say here that every community, every society, every people have a history. And that history is the representative. It is the story of that community. Here in Buganda, every other reign has had historic aspects which describe that reign. I could refer you to the reign of Kabaka Chimera, during which the making of bark cloth was discovered by members of the Ngonge clan. I could refer you to the reign of Kabaka Ssemakokiro, during which the youths were encouraged to take up vocational skills like making bark cloth, like ironsmiths, like pottery, like carpentry. There were reigns during which the borders of Buganda were expanded, especially starting with the reign of Kabaka Junju, which made Budu part of Buganda, all the way to Kabaka Suna II, who actually had overrun Busoga. I could refer you to the reign of Kabaka Mutesa I, where a lot of commerce was carried out in the kingdom with the outside world, and so many other reigns. And I think in future, people will refer to the reign of Kabaka Mutebi as the reign of science and technology, but with a specific reference to the restoration of the kingdom of Buganda, because that's monumental. It doesn't happen usually. So we welcome those people who, the organizations and companies that have joined us to celebrate with us the Kabaka's birthday, which is a reflection of the history of the people of Buganda. So I welcome Statewide Insurance, I welcome Nirvana, or PIP Scholar, I welcome I&M Bank, but I also welcome the Uganda AIDS Commission. All these other partners are in business, and people are involved in business for profit. We are the market that you need in order to sell your products and make profits. Actually, the slogan of Majestic Brands is that we are the bridge to the market. We represent 70% of the country's GDP. So I think anyone who is interested in running their businesses profitably, anyone who is smart enough anyway, works with the Kingdom of Buganda. We shall take you to the market. I'm very pleased to see the marketing executive of I&M Bank. I forget the name. Nachiyaga, I think she's of the Mamba clan, going by that name. Mchala Nachiyaga, let me advise you. Advertise on BBS and CBS. You will not go wrong. I mean, the moment you capture the market of Buganda, you capture the entire market of Uganda, because we represent 70% of the GDP. No rocket science there, is there? I don't think so. So I welcome you, and if you don't know where BBS and CBS operate from, I'll direct you there, that magnificent building called Masengere. Go meet those people and do business with them. I'm sure your bosses in Nairobi will be happier for it in the long run. I like the slogans though. I like the slogan of I&M. We are on your side. Tuli nammwe. I like it. Tuli nammwe. Imagine that on CBS. Of course, they'll have to say it in English first, because you've got to account your bosses in Nairobi ambao hawezi kufahamu Luganda au watu wa Nairobi. But after you've said we are on your side, tuli nammwe. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then Suiko, they are the shield against all insurable risks. Fenga boya mwe. You know, when Evelyn came here to speak, she said she wants to address a wider audience. That's why she wanted to use English. Come on, Evelyn, now. You know very well that most people will understand Luganda better than they understand English. Even as we are seated here, most people prefer Luganda because they understand it better. Even this man, the chairman of the Uganda AIDS Commission, He may have that name, but I'm telling you, when you crack jokes in Luganda, he understands you better than when do it in English. I won't know that wanango yogeranga bogezi Luganda bajja kukutegeera. Ate kasita bakutegeera mu Buganda n'abe Bugisu n'abe Kigezi. That's how it is. Those are the dynamics of the country. Byenjogedde banaye tebimala. Oba mwagala njogere ku basajja obutakwana kusiga siri mu luzungu. You know? Because you see, all men you see here love their mothers a great deal, or they love their sisters a great deal. You know, when you meet a man who is very keen on talking to women about bedroom issues, they don't want to see another man talking to their sisters about the same matter. Do you know that? A man who is a philanderer doesn't want anyone to play around with their sisters. I wonder why. I wonder why. You know, back in the day when I was still free, I would go out to the parties and have a friend of mine and got a beautiful sister. And he would act like the bodyguard for the sister. But that guy, every time he's talking to women, not for the sake of friendship, but for the sake of real business. But he doesn't want anyone to talk to his sister. Now, if you are jealous of your sister, then mind their health. Mind the health of women, you men. And like I said in Uganda, it is easier to contract malaria than to contract HIV/AIDS because, you know, the mosquito bites you when you are asleep. But you contract AIDS when your eyes are wide open, like tilapia fish. So it is easy to prevent catching AIDS, in short. And because of the society in which we live, the chairman of Uganda AIDS Commission told us, one of the aspects that contributes to the spread of HIV/AIDS is cultural. In our cultural setting, the man approaches the woman. The man, generally speaking, caters for the woman. If a man gave a woman money to do her hair over the weekend, it's going to be very difficult for that woman to say, let's use a condom. Seriously. Or if the man provides food or whatever, it's going to be very difficult. So the man should take the lead. The men should be the leaders in these things. And make sure that it's important that you don't catch AIDS, don't spread it. And once the men take the lead, as the Kabaka has directed us, we shall eradicate HIV/AIDS by 2030. Banekandekera awo. Naye nsanyuse nnyo okubalaba era mbeesunga mwenna tujje tudduke. Ndowooza munda byawo tebaba bataddewo kifaananyi nga nkola dduyiro ndi waakabi nnyo. Mujje tudduke ku Sande tukole dduyiro tube balamu tuzze Buganda ku ntikko ne Uganda eddemu okuyitibwa eddulu lya Africa. Katonda abakuume.